Alright, what's up guys, it's the Fault Sanctum here. We're gonna be doing live coverage for the MSI play-ins. Goddamn, I forgot who's playing first, but we'll be back. Oh yeah, it's T1 versus Flyquest. I'm predicting 2-0 T1 and probably 2-0 Top Esports. Of course, these loser teams, Flyquest and Fnatic, probably gonna make it later. But we pray that my speaker stops fucking up. It would be kind of nice. Anyways, see you guys for the game. Alright, let's get into the draft. Ooh! Spicy bans already? They banned Whipple Zerga? Zayas ain't ready. Zayas ain't ready for the spice.
It's interesting.
TF, okay. Okay, the respectable Cassante ban just because most broken champion in the game. No! Guma, no! Okay, Guma's like 18-1 on this champion, to be fair, so. Yeah, he's looking at like one loss in the past like 2 seasons on. It's good, but it's so boring to watch because you know my boy Tamukenshi is slapping that shit up. Actually, I don't even have to pick the Tamukenshi. Carry is so good that he can play anything. He can play whatever fits the thing because Guma definitely ain't farming with the.
Is not really going to be going to hurt them too much.
Seraphine minion nerfs. Ooh, inspired on Lee Sin. Yo, he's taking owners. Lee Sin, no, taking Faker's Orion away. Okay, well, yeah, it's a respect. Game's over. Game's over. Game's over. Of course, it's my boy on bench, the stench.
One of Carrier's death.
As you said, Comfort comes through, and Senna comes from the east. Looks very different. We saw it on the yesterday with Jakula and Mako playing the laning phase so well.
Okay. Masu Bushio really trying hard. That's pretty sweaty bot lane. But
which is super effective in these lane swaps. If you're not sure, it allows you that extra global to be able to correct a lot of situations.
Please don't lane swaps.
This
is quality bot lane action.
Very prominent.
Jinx. J4 ban for I'm not sure about that cheat. Bro, we live in Carmen San Diego on the table?
I think it's going to be like the go-to.
No, it's almost a slamma jamma lamma damma hammer. Not even Ben tanky lane. I guess owner on tanks kind of sucks.
Every minion wave and each and every recall timer.
Owner's the god amongst men on banning the Lee Sin. Okay, Lee Sin makes sense. It's a contested pick between the two, and Flyquest do have first pick post ban.
Running rampant right now.
I think we're seeing 4 jungle bans here. Unless you're banning more mid laners, more top laners. Okay, Shijao. Okay, here, I mean, you could ban the Viego, and I'm pretty sure owner has another spicy pick.
Definitely save the counter pick.
Alright, Rich playing into the Viego. Viego taking over a Fed Senna? Ooh. Bushy mama!
Even worried about protecting right now. Going back and forth, taking the full timer. I kind of would pay more respect to Whippo. Yeah, they could top lane ban, but Udyr here.
Ain't no way! Ain't no way! The gates! Unleash! No. Inspired, you did not come to MSI to play Graves. No.
Just on this Lane Graves was buffed because they buffed his crit scale. So maybe. Oh yeah! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, so we actually have
and it got that spice.
But
now we lose the Viego.
A lot of our solo laners have dabbled in and played a bunch of the solo lane Graves as well. Obviously, you know, it has been used before in the past. Was very meta. But on this patch, got buffed. I really want to see the Storm Razor build for him and roaming around. Very, very effective here. It's got really good wave control. The ultimate as well, pretty safe AoE damage. So definitely
pick a tank. They need a tank here.
And we get the Zac as well. So Graves jungle. I was hoping. I mean, they could swap. But I'm assuming it's not going to be the Graves jungle. So we probably won't get a build or anything like that. We'll probably get a regular lethality build if it expires.
But still, what a spanner thrown into the works. I mean, Spire we look at as a carry jungler in NA. I know a lot of people talk about.
I mean, to be honest, Tom Kench is really good at answering the Zac, but Orin into Renata doesn't really do anything. So I understand the Tom Kench for this.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Okay, they got that spice. They got that spice. Let's go, NA. NA takes a single game. I will consider it an NA victory. We all know they qualify by beating the shit teams. Don't worry, that's what like Sunday's games are for. Whatever. Y'all know it. Don't blow that copium up my asshole, bro. We already know.
Very much looking forward to this. Let's see what they can get done.
I mean, again, don't doubt Flyquest. I'm just going to come through. I'm going to be on your bandwagon, Cody, because at the very least, we know for T1, yeah, Astral tested them a little bit, but let's be real, they're having a bit of a field day. They can do what they want, and they know in that best of three that they weren't only favorites, but they had the micro, they had the macro, they had everything over that team.
To be fair, they haven't unleashed carry. They would carry on boring. That's a really good Tom Kench.
Once again, but we do have Inspired on a carry. We have set up from Woodbow as well, and he's going into the Ornn matchup, which Zac can really shred in the 1v1 with his max health.
And I would definitely keep my eyeballs on the invade to look for these lane swap wards, because you know, having an Ornn lane is very beneficial. If you're able to grab lane swap and you have the Senate on Kench, the extra flexibility that we talked about. So definitely going to be looking at the level 1 for the invade to track these wards and see how they can react. That's one of the fun things too, since lane swaps aren't well, never mind, they have completely. It's not fun. I'm trying to like convince myself.
That's the earlier question, I guess.
But it does highlight problem solving in real time. And teams really being reactive to every bit of information.
PSCT, problem solving Gardex.
As you see that information. So that is one of the things. Especially if you're going up against, you know, T1 world champions. Let's see. Looks like no invades quite yet though. You even get the defensive board on top side. Okay. Nice.
Let's just see. Zayas took a quick reset after dropping the ward. See if that rotates. Just a quick reminder for everyone at home. Qualification on the line here as well. Flyquest T1, the winner of this series, straight away locked in. Don't have to worry anymore. Right into the second bracket. Right into what we call the main stage. T1 a shoe-in. I mean, we're right where we're expecting. The script's been written as it all Premier regions, all major regions have made it to this point. T1 just zoning out, looking to see what Flyquest is doing again. We'll talk about the invade. 3 members walking down bot. Jensen is matching here as well. Bucio Masu just going to spot this out. Try and get a benefit from trade on Guma and Carrier. Guma's level 1 center and Sam. Doing exactly that. It looks like it will be standard lanes here. Wish for everyone at home.
Yeah, I mean, like we talked about here with Bucio Masu looking up to Guma and Carrier so much. Pretty nice experience to be able to get to lane against some of their heroes that really inspired them to become pros in the first place. And they got some decent health trades there as they come down the river. Of course, Senate Tom Kench does have pretty good sustain. So we'll see about the push on bottom side as well. Jensen moving up on Faker, trying to make use of the early Orianna range.
For this pick, we talked about it.
Don't worry, my commentary is going to be unhinged, but I really do like listening to the play-by-play and the analytical output.
Also note that he gets a lot of his help back with some of these extended trades, as you can see with the Bloblets on the ground. Zoned away. Really nice start from the Flyquest top laner.
Getting some pushing done for himself. Of course, both junglers also starting in the top quadrants of their jungles because it is a tank v tank matchup on top side. But Inspired, as you can see, making a little bit of a venture towards the top side. That is a building wave, and that was a pretty impactful health trade that you were mentioning. Uh-oh, Zayas.
Zayas going to bellows breath, and here comes Slingshot as well, inspired, and end of the line! For Zayas, exactly that. Goes into cell division, Whippo's going to be fine. He also gets the shove in, beautiful first blood.
All right, it cost them the flash and the passive for Zach. And it does mean that Owner's going to finish up his full clear, so let's see what the answer is on bottom side. But Flyquest getting first blood versus T1 here already big. The bottom lane's got
a little bit sloppy in the execution from Bubba, but I assume he doesn't have 100 million Zach game, so.
Well, so far the lane phase starting out game one, Flyquest great, but as you said, Owner.
Okay. What?
Runs into Owner and drops the water, spotting him from the exit.
Yeah, because they were able to delay it a little bit there. The recall timer, T1 know that Inspired coming back from base should be about, 10 seconds out of base and will be on.
Okay, yo, Masu's got balls, right? He just ran into the juggler. Honestly, if I was the juggler, I wouldn't have taken that level of smackdown,
to counter them, so nice little recall.
Trade from Zayas on the main top side and waiting for that pillar to come down as well. Steering charge damage, Bellows breath is there, no combination, but Zayas at least getting some revenge when Whippo uses TP to get back to lane.
Exactly, used his TP, used his passive, used his flash. Whippo doesn't have very many resources at all, and now there's going to be a big wave building on top side. Yeah, it's such a hard situation. He doesn't want to drop it, but he kind of has to. If they see him, they will for sure go for him. But Owner's going for the recall. Okay, they're going to find
anything. Owner's taking a slingshot away, but Zayas gets full access and echoing your point there, Kobe. More time with the turret. Zayas going to get a turret plate. And look at the denial of this match opinion.
Exactly. You can already see the experience difference right now is ballooning. That purple bar under the champion icon there for Orn. Zayas now dings over to level 5. Inspired comes up. Inspired wants to help him get in.
Owner's behind him. I mean, there's going to be a series charge. Flashes away, gets up to the wave, good gliding away. As Whippo now rejoins the fray as well. Midwave not going to go to the wayside. This is nice at least for a recovery, but losing the flash from Inspired. Feels like Top is starting to get that counter played out.
Yeah, they really did not want to give up that giant multi-stacked wave right there. So Inspired does go off of his flash as well as a way.
So it's teared alongside Boots in the mid lane?
Soak some of it up, so it's not a complete disaster.
I hate the mage changes, to be honest. Like the whole mages are like, oh, you have 2000 HP at level 18 if you don't build like Leandre's plus like 2 other health items. Sometimes it's just a little bit of a, kick to mouth.
He made a return to base. This shot's going to come through. About a minion wave and a half. He's going to be denied from Fly.
Back with his weaker bow. Got his fillable potion. Honestly, too, after the Graves, 3 camp.
Yeah, Orianna, like, until she gets an AP component, really doesn't do much damage.
You're right.
Well, see, this is why they're not removing triple tonic potion, because Faker uses it. Jensen also uses it. There you go, man. That's 2 more uses than I think I've ever seen in my games.
Grub's just up, by the way. The 6-minute mark. Okay.
Swifty's Bobby to Very charm. That's pretty nice. Oh, the new quiver.
Back towards his red side of the jungle, thinking about getting over so he can get that experience for the singular grub and also stop the stacking here early from T1.
And it's very easy to walk by grubs and steal one with Smite, but Inspired actually goes over a ward, so Baker knows he's not going to drop anything here with the pass from Inspired. Plus Owner is going to be able to finish up those void grubs, no problem for him. And again, pinging up here on top side on a giant stacked up wave in the face of Whippo. No level 6 for Whippo either.
Lord's gone, no cell division either. He's going to get knocked down. Bellows clap down. Shoot, T1 back in action.
Huge stuff here for T1. Yeah, Observer's Zone zooming in on all the experience, the gold. We're used to seeing top laners so far behind because of lane swaps. This is not because of lane swap. They invested so much into the early gank on the recall and having to push back. Whippo is just so so behind now.
Getting shattered in what is now a 3-plate lead over none in the top side, even after the first blood went down. As you said, stemming the bleeding.
Had he played the level 1 less sloppy,
the fact that Whippo's behind, whatever the champion is, he feels like the lifeblood of this team. I know you've been watching this team throughout the start of the year. Him and Inspired, to me, have been the biggest standout as we're in this tournament.
yeah, the biggest problem with Whippo being behind is in their series against PSG, he was like the only one making moves.
He will be able to
So
operate on the lower economy, though you don't.
if he's behind, then that means the team's not making plays because Inspired doesn't have anyone to go in with. This is a Renata, not a like a Rakan or a Rel or whatever, right? Or Nautilus.
It definitely is going to throw that plan through a little bit of a loop. They've got the backup though. Masu has been pretty good thus far on the Varus, so see what they're able to get done. And of course, you know, as you could have told from the lethal tempo, is going to be on his Varus build, since he's going to have to get through some very tanky frontliners, the Ornn and the Tom Kench.
I think as well, we've already seen...
I honestly hate seeing lethality Varus. I think it is one of the most boring Varus builds to watch.
It's very hard to see how
press his Q. 5 seconds later. Oh, press his Q. That's all the champion does. Well, on hit Varus.
Once again. But those neutral objectives, it seems like could be the setup for T1. Continue going towards bot side. Say that because there's a lot of pings coming down. A lot of map movement here to see if they can punch Lucy on Matsu in the long run. Chase Corruption will come through as well. There's good damage on the carrier. Owner and Guma here just in case it goes any further. We go back top side. The boys battling it out. Let's bounce. I love that take matchup.
Here comes Graves. They're not done.
Inspired going to make it even more fun. Call the board, call the wave. Play Bellin. Whippo's flash. Goes into cell division with the center roll thing. Slows down the play. The minions going to play. Can't do anything. And Zayas, we call it a 1v2 as he won't get out. Zayas takes it and we're all aboard.
Yeah, it's like Graves Jungle doesn't see any play. All aboard! Welcome to the Korean Life Trade! Alright, as the game's over. Okay, at least Masu's dodging skills. Masu's making Flyquest look less dog shit, but yo, Whippo really making them look like Cloud9 right now. And PC9.
You know, they ganked Zeus early and he took that personally. Absolutely just destroys the game now on the Ornn. He got so many turret plays.
Yo, Zeus was like, yo, what's that Kobe Bryant meme? There are no Kobe Bryant memes. Wow. Whippos the mountains, but I'm not the helicopter. I'm the rescue squad. Gabusia, please. Can you land a single skill shot?
This is the part Guma with a great side step, but he keeps walking up. He keeps getting free souls.
NA cringe. NA cringe. This is what we get for NA talent.
10 minutes in the game. Another one to admire.
But thank God, guys. We are moving to best of 3. Best of 3. Best of 3. So that means finally these players will have practice. Oh, fake a TP?
Faker coming in.
Faker and carry a double TP? Oh, the flash Shurima shuffle? Oh, maybe today I'll clap Faker. Nope. Oh, that was so beautiful. The fact that Carrier stood on the Azir wall to avoid the shockwave? Oh, because the shockwave can't pull you through terrain if you're already stuck on terrain. Oh, I'm coming, man. Bro, like the floor. I just painted my whole apartment right now. That play was so beautiful. But honestly, I should have metaphysically also had a super nut when Zeus did his shit. But like I knew Zeus was better than Whippo.
And a kill on top, Faker too. Such a great looking early game. We see Azir
Our passive's so broken, bro. He's 1100 gold up.
Yeah, and because as we mentioned, Inspired using some of his early time up there, you see Owner with his advantage of jungle too, the Viego.
It's funny that Renata has a gun. Like, yo, literally, she's wielding the Luden's blicky.
Pull it off. Extremely impressive. So I am quite scared for Flyquest here. Owner going to look to visit mid lane again as well.
Okay, I'll shut up.
Could go for the stun.
Waiting to see Faker's ulti.
Chancellor took 7 minutes? What the fuck?
For that shuffle to come through. Flyquest spotted on the bottom side as Dragon number 2 spawns. Owner committing to going. Goomer and Carry here as well. Numbers advantage for the time being. There's a flash and Owner.
Messi.
Oh!
Messi?
He doesn't find it and now is summonless.
Goes for the flash.
Should I be saying Messi when PSG plays?
Really grasping for opportunities.
They are.
Because they can feel this game.
Does Messi play for Real Madrid?
Quite quickly
Right?
here, so
I don't know.
to make some plays.
Oh, maybe today I'll clap Faker. Not today.
Whether it's Owner,
Not
gets the full face of the medal as well. In action, and Fly clutching away as Fly he's got the way. Bujo up next. He's silenced. He goes into hostile mode, but it ain't gonna take it. Owner with a reset now. The flying through. Owner gets another, and another's coming up. Gets the double, and we're set up. We're set up for an early game with a god.
Alright.
Good, aren't they?
Hashtag go next.
Plus mid-secondary turret before 14 minutes. That's quite a quick pace. Okay.
Madlions Energy. We got that Madlions Energy. Got that Madlions Energy.
I think that's our number one goal.
Yeah, for those who don't understand the joke, Madlions Energy is Madline got like Jabimbo'd airport speedrun in 16 minutes and 47 seconds by T1. So now whenever a team loses to LPL or LCK super fast, it's that Madlions Energy. But don't worry, Madlions a shit team now, so well, it's a meme from the past. It's the Niski meme. It's the Niski meme. So whatever team Niski's on, you can turbo ultra super smurf.
In this 2v2, you talk about how important it is that Carry has something like Palm. His success rate on
The Faldi, like these squishy junglers that don't do anything, like Diego gets the build HP. At no point in the game does Graves want to build a Black Cleaver. Does he want to build a Sterix Gauge? Does he want to build a Sundered Sky? Those free items, by the way, 1200 HP. And 1200 HP is the difference between like a full Varus combo when he's on hit
From this point on out, it's easy for them to end
and
up the
more.
game, especially with the 6 voice rows. Now they've got their help well. They could have been, but really early pace. They're on right now, and Flyquest kind of already probably trying to think about game number 2.
Yeah. Don't pick Zach. Don't pick Graves.
The series is to get out, so winner.
No. You ain't ready for the smoke. Okay. The mistakes in this draft. While they just ramble on. Okay, the mistakes in this draft, the really big mistakes in this draft. Let's look at the team comp, right? Bwipo doesn't play the tanks. He can play Cassante, but Cassante ain't a tank. Cassante's just Cassante. Cassante does Cassante things, and he has a sheen on everything he does, okay? So that's why Cassante is amazing, okay? Look, inspired on... I said in the draft, Inspired has to take the motherfucking Viego. But the biggest problem with Inspired taking the motherfucking Viego is that Bwipo doesn't play tanks, so that means they have no front line, versus Keria and Zeus, who are fine playing the super turbo tanks. And like Messi, I have to shut up because they keep fighting. Okay? Bwipo going bronze 5. Okay, Masu's dead.
It's another one. The guy looks like he is playing flawless with hard. It's insane. It is nuts. And you can laugh at Mad Lions. But let's be real, Kobe. Flyquest ain't far off. You can say that again. T1. Blasting them here.
Madlions! Madlions, is that you, Niski? Niski, is that you in the mid lane? Niski? 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 Ooh!
Flyquest have given.
Papa, papa, ute! Papa, papa, ute!
Nexus dropped in 17.5 minutes. That is T1 locked in.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
So, 16:47, they were 43 seconds too slow. But had Faker committed the ult a little earlier, I think they could have almost tied it. Anyways, we'll see you guys for game 2 in just a bit. Alright, Flyquest shows blue side. Okay. Adaptation is T1 ban.
Already got denied a whole bunch of waves even in a regular setup.
Okay. Flyquest not changing any of their bans.
I mean, look, there's going to be change and drop.
Okay, this time they changed we're not a ban because they know Carry is a fucking god on them. Okay. Is T1 just gonna ban shit they played last game? But wait, they played the Senna, they played against the Orianna. Do they just not care? Is this just a classic case of T1 no disrespect? Okay. I didn't think Korea would be scared of NA's.
Starting on blue side. I'm kind of worried. I hope that they don't first pick the Nautilus though. The Nautilus that was previously banned.
Has been the go-to.
Okay. You know what? I changed my mind. It's actually a good pick.
Why? Because they did it. I don't want Nautilus. Actually, this kind of works.
I'll be honest. Nautilus here, Busio's not a really good Nautilus, but Nautilus has the like satisfaction of being like guaranteed CC, so you can get away with a lot of bad plays as long as you can click your ult on the person that needs to be ulted. Now back to Charms Alive. Ooh, Talia, that's going to be pretty scary. So Azir's really bad to pick into Talia because Azir can't do the dash through the field, if not he'll be stunned, so it delays his I think it's EQ ult, the Shurima shuffle. I feel like Masu wasn't bad on the Varus. Be 100 with you, I feel like Masu was the only player not playing like dog shit and having a more proactive support that can do more. Not that Renata can't do much, but Renata, if you miss the Q, you're not doing much. Nautilus, the second he autos you, your life goes to shit. Okay. It's a safe pick, to be fair. There's not many good mids into Talia outside of Hui, and I don't think Jensen wants that smoke because the champion's relatively new, even though he has a pretty decent matchup with Talia. I really don't think that's what they want to do. Overall, Sejuani is great. The biggest problem against a mobile carries is point and click CC, and this probably signifies melee support, melee top. Because right now there's no permafrost synergy on T1 side. Do they open the Blipple bracket? I think they're just gonna take away Inspired's comfort picks. But Inspired on a tank is not going to do much. I mean, he played Grids. Literally was a non-fighter. He got an assist on a Norn with 100 HP, who was already dying.
That's not necessarily true, but
can you blind Urgot?
Yeah, I think here you target tech. Yeah, you ban. Yeah, you ban Rumble, and I think you ban Rel, Alistar, or Rakan. But to be fair, Alistar's the only one of those three that really likes playing into Nautilus. But if you get guaranteed CC for the... yeah, I mean, with T1 you can never lock in any pick outside of Fakers. Because Carrier has shown that he will literally play anything in the bot lane and smurf your ass. He played Ezreal and did more damage than anyone else in the game. Okay, Ash makes sense.
It is going to be the jungle, Sejuani. It is going to be the extremely scary, very advisable to lane swap.
This is double Hail Blades bot lane from T1.
And this is not just Ash.
But it could be Guma, Ash, Keria on Kalista, which would make it more effective defensively than offensively. Inspired on the Monkey. Okay. Sundered Sky, Black Cleaver, I can see it, but into Talia. The W feels kind of bad, but to be fair, there's so many champions that I gotta stretch music, guys. So early in the morning. Yes. Yes. Like 4:45 in the morning.
Like Gragas is pretty good. I would say the most OP is Zion, then passive, then second to that. And then you get down to like.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, overall, a solid giraffe from Flyquest. Now, can they execute?
Basically have a lot of like terrible counter matchups. Always has options for playing safe, regardless of what it's on.
I mean, Zeus is just there to isolate Masu in team fights. Literally his only job. Everyone else is mobile as fuck.
Alright, let's get into it. T1, they're all some standard lanes.
Pros and cons, Flyquest, real quick. Great CC, great lockdown, great mobility, and I guess being able to make the fight more disadvantaged in T1's favor. And T1 have really great pick potential, and I mean, if Masu is isolated at any point in this game, I think Flyquest lose any fight where Masu is not a factor, because I think Masu is going to be needed, because it's like it's a K'Sante into double AP.
Could be very active.
K'Sante Sejuani into double AP, so if Masu doesn't get fed, bro, plated steel caps are literally going to do more.
Assuming they actually get their
I do not know if plated steel caps lower the damage that its Seer deals. Because Azir uses W like Zera uses her Q like an auto attack, but you just don't know, right?
They're literally Gordon Ramsay and Flyquest on the other side. They're the restaurant owners. The pool room's not clean. There's cockroaches. They're going to be in trouble if they don't clean this act up fast.
This should be more than a 20-minute game.
In game number one, a massacre. It was over before Barrett.
There should be no lane swaps here. Gragas is horrible in the fight.
I feel for you, man.
I don't like the idea of picking K'Sante into Gragas because it's a really bad matchup for K'Sante, but I think at this point they realize that as long as the Flyquest bot lane doesn't do anything and Faker has a bit of attention,
who's winning? The 1731 or the 31 or the
16? Also, Raz was dead on the floor. Someone said help. Game number two. One step away from qualifying to the main stage. For players, I mean, a lot of people like fans. I mean, look at versus T1 in players. How hard is that? Right now, we're seeing exactly that. Chance getting poked out at level 1 by Faker. Half HP bar lead. He does have time to back though. So it's not going to be the end of the world.
True. The world has not ended yet. Last game, the world ended at 7:31. Top side, they did have a little bit of a fishing opportunity here. They did end up showing Busio is up here. Busio is also showing that he's here, though. I think T1 probably will be very well aware that Flyquest are searching for the lane swap, so they should be able to react here. One of the biggest mistakes you can make if you're doing a lane swap from blue side here, like Flyquest are doing, is if you don't go for the invade on enemy jungle. And so because we actually saw it yesterday. If you force the lane swap and then you don't push enemy jungle,
he just missed the body slam.
It needs to be wider.
He does. Carrier roams mid to Jensen, then the flash gone. He just came back to lane. He just walked here. But now as he gets poked out again, I mean, Jensen might get forced back. Might have to TP early. So we get the jungle trade. And this is the best part about lane swap. Not the hit by his fight. Faker does the damage, but Zeus is left out. He picks him up against all. He still dies. He's still 3v3 with no be creative with Hail of Blade. He starts firing away. Tries to tank it up. It's so easy. Ona's going to get the kill.
Okay.
They'll be happy to do the dance. Jensen just gets hit by the glide drive in the early game. But
yes, Jensen got 8 CS during that level 1 fight. Well, the Azir had CS there off of this.
Okay, that was rough, but the Gragas in a lane swap situation at least got to buy a Ruby Crystal, even though the poke's going to be horrendous.
Quite the level 1 there.
So let's realign a bit because I feel like I saw Flyquest a little bit short. You can't let me do that when I'm on broadcast with you, Kobe, because at least it was a trade. As you said, CS mid. Also, Quippo getting the kill. Full gold lead for what it's worth in this lane spot.
Yeah, we'll see about the ramifications of this one. Yeah, it's because, watching that fight as it was happening, I was like, oh, they're making the call to keep the Azir mid. They feel like the Azir wouldn't have made the big difference in that little skirmish, so...
No, but Azir level 1, to be fair, guys, Azir level 1 has 50 damage. He's got like, I think it's like 11 seconds on soldier creation, and they do like literally 30 damage.
For that mini wave of experience, but bottom side is the one that does not have extra 50% damage reduction champions for the first 5 minutes, and so Guma already was able to knock off a turret plate for himself, and then you end up in a situation where you've got Masu as a top lane Varus, which is not bad. Top lane Varus was actually just better.
Keep in mind, the jungle pet, for those that don't know, after your last damaging thing, does 2 hits.
But it definitely is going to be painful.
So it's really important because sometimes you can fail.
I'm going to look at bottom lane.
Here we go. Across. Remember, if we're going to look for Muso against him hard. Getting you a chance to react. Double charge off the owner. Well juggled. As Guma picks up the first kill. Now on the Quippo level 3. Body slams it. He attempts, but Carrier kites it out. He parries, but doesn't survive. It's a small trade, but remember, Guma's got time with the wave. There's no TP, and he just picked up a double kill.
T1, successful dive, really smart from them. They already had chunks pretty low under the tower. They built up the wave again. They call owner over. They don't let Flyquest have any sort of breathing room here.
Good play from T1 there.
Owner got the knock up onto Busio, and then they piled in damage.
Has so much damage. I think Guma could have taken a turret shot there.
Probably going to be the one to try and take it, and so he does a really.
But I don't think Guma had
does get the chunk damage, so even with the barrier there for Carrier, the extra turret charge does finish him off, and at least get them the counter kill, but still massive advantages here for T1. Out of the attempted...
It's really important when you're playing these poke supports, or most AP supports, that you get boots first.
XP comes on the side of the screen there, Masu is level 6, so at least that ulti's online, but as you said, bottom side set up Baker's here in a good position despite the CS advantage, because he got the earlier kill. I think we also need to mention that the lane swap has been reversed again.
Grubs also spawn a minute later, so having early access to Prio and a jungler that has a good jungle spell or damage spell can be really easy Prio for dragon. It's of course harder to do it on champions that don't do any damage, but if you're fast enough you can get a 45-second Drake and it won't be that incrementally punishing.
They don't want to wait around for a long game.
With the new grub buff, by the way, you do have to deny 3 if you want to stop them from getting immunity. It's not the 5-6, it's 4-6.
So they go for the instead. They will be able to pick that one. At least a little bit of Ocean Dragon regeneration. They're going to get 4% dove here.
I don't know how close to level 6. It looks like he's half the way there. So Inspired talking. Faker's more, but not needing it. Remember, Masu with the lockdown is what we're looking for. How they survive. The level 3 Norda's going to try. Under turret gets a little bit janky. Rona takes it up. Ends up being a trade here. But Guma picks up the kill. With the play on top of it as well. Inspired Poppers on the side. But he can't get anything done. The damage is already done.
Jensen also pushed another wave from mid lane there to get up to tower. It looks like, and Masu, I thought thought did a really good job there, saving his flash, getting out to safety, so they got the 1-for-1 trade, and Masu got to stick around. He's still up there, but James is going for the 1.
But still at the take. I mean, Dale's got solid kill, but Dale's got solid kill. He's getting on the edge,
yeah, if that had hit, because like you're saying, they were one each from level 6, they were about to get it, so he was thinking, I ghost at him, I hit my Q3, I kill a minion, I get him in the ultimate, but if you don't hit that Q3, you know, it's like step 1 of the plan.
Faker actually gets the Phaser, chases after Jensen, turrets are taken as well.
I say that's a nice thing that Jensen did, like he waited to get knocked back and then he dashed using the open path, because had he tried dashing on the open path, there's a chance he gets hit by the last part of the hitbox, and then he's just kind of
with 3 kills, his opportunities,
because then he'd be under turret taking aggro.
Especially with the lethality build, you're going to see these cues from
opportunity first, Jesus Christ.
Massive chunking people.
Let's see what he can do. This is a Q-Max Kalista. To be fair, not playing into any tanks. Only has to worry about killing the squishies. I mean, the Gragas isn't going to be a threat. Unless Whippo gets fed, which I mean he can. But hey, they're setting up another 4-man dive.
Where is that?
It's back bot.
It's back bot. Waiting me. James Grumps to come through. Goomer meanwhile doesn't care. The poke's in. Harriet takes up turret again. T1 having to get out of dodge because Jenny got the ulti. Jenny back with 1 minion maybe saved. Owner running for his life. Goomer over the wall. Weaver's wall. Brings Faker back into melee. Ryan's diving to melee. Away from Jensen. It's caught between a rock and a rock. Faker on the back end. Still pushed back down. Just when you think flying T1 still right.
And the game's over.
Another kill for T1. You can tell they really want to keep forcing around Guma. You know, this fed Kalista that we keep talking about.
That's why you can't let Carrier have that. Honestly, out of all his champions, I think Carrier's Ashe and Carrier's Ashe and Carrier's Renata are like 2 of the most disgusting things.
If you want to do that at home, they're
getting a pre-10-minute time
between the teleport location and your fountain. That's where the person will arrive, and then there we go. This is real event. Here we go. There's flashes on both Guma and Carrier, so I think at most you get a flash.
There's the barrier. He walks back in. He's running Guma. He saves his life.
Not even going to get a flash.
But with the fate sealed, well done for the series. You're right. No summoner for the right. Just the ulti.
Very good.
No problem. Massive revenge there. Okay, let's take another look. They started out. Masu hits the ultimate onto Gumi to delay the big damage, but it doesn't matter. They got the full combo on him, and this was a kind of a cool sweep. There was one more minion left, and so that extra range minion taking the first turret shot meant that Owner didn't die, because if Owner had to take that turret shot also, then maybe they would have been able to finish off that first kill there. Then they get the return, and the super fed Kalista comes through. Faker did such a good job coming in to
Kalista Baza really strong.
They pop the heal. They are just brutal with it.
I feel like every international, like Guma kind of keeps his team together. But you get to an international and Guma gets even better. The duo gets even better. Whether they adapt to the meta or just have insane laning phase like that. Whether it's a laning phase traditionally or not. I mean, we've only got positives to talk about here for T1 with the 4
devs already on the map.
Now with 6 grubs yet again here.
6 grubs.
Like, it doesn't matter. 6-0 Kalista.
That's rough, man. They're already done first turret.
Flyquest again getting
You know what this game is? Double or nothing. Double or nothing. 1647.
Oh wow.
You were able to barely squeeze.
To be fair, to beat 1647, they'd have to take 2 turrets top.
They're going to be calm for 1 second.
And win on a super minion wave.
Is going to get a tiny sliver of chunk damage
in 5 minutes.
While the rest of the squad takes care of mid lane cryo into dragon pickup for themselves. But I would say the biggest thing, T1 are able to keep forcing around Guma. Like, Flyquest need to make sure that the fight is not around this Kalista. because you're just not going to win it.
Right, Games Broadcast?
Way too far ahead. There's too much power. And because of the popular lethality QMax build, it's a burst damage build that is so good so early on, plus you have the most gold in the game. So either you have to get people alone,
like Faker, maybe sizing shutdown, Paladin Inspired didn't go in as Carrier's ulti that swings to miss, the Faker still pushes the boss of the turret Inspired, flushes under, finds it, everyone survives, okay. Flyquest got a shutdown, that's something but Busio went to an adventure, he decided to go to the wall, and he meets with the White Witch, I mean Guma just picks up another.
Yeah, it's really useful with the martial plays. With Kalista, you can get over the wall, so.
We were all looking at top side though.
It's a little hard to play against Varus who can like clear the wave. It's like really fast, but.
Matsu just gonna heal away. Just like that is. Remember Blading? I can't believe Blading's still up. It's crazy. Look at Carrier's poke damage. That's just unfair.
Alright, 4 minutes to go.
Alright. Shrug it up.
Let's see.
Yep. There won't be a Madlions loss, but
I think it's pretty hard to go onto it's pretty hard right now. It's got double summoner spells up. But you know, first step is it going to be blowing those summoner spells, and then maybe with a Nautilus, with a full combo here, Nautilus hold them in place, and you have multiple members from Flyquest come expend flashes. It is a giant shutdown.
It is Faker again, inspired. The ulti up and available. No, not soon actually. On the back end. There's good damage on Faker. Survives again and makes it troublesome. Flyquest to continue any further.
Yeah, I think Flyquest just
Wukong here much better showing than Graves, but
Guma now also has gotten a spell shield with his Edge of Night. So not only does he have double summoner spells, but he also has the shield to rely on. People are trying to keep the minions away from the tower.
Just ignored. Good buffer from Zayas. Turret's going to drop down here thanks to Buffwood Auto. Gets in that turret as well. 2-0 in turrets, by the way.
And nobody else is coming either, so no extra damage. So nobody's going to go down there. Guma Yushi gold board.
2,000 kills.
Sorry.
Of course, gold, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be like me. Looking for the chase. It's coming in. He's trying to buy some time here, but you might be buying time to bring the whole members down. He's still taking it up. Cyclone as well. He goes to the all-out. Survives for now. Leading him on a goose chase. Busio with the ulti available, but he's already out of range, and people moved down for that. The map given over once again for a free hero.
He's got Ignite, he has ultimates, and he's thinking about some burst damage. But they able to escape there. Nicely done from him. Cassante works.
To be fair, Busio committed. If he thought he could land it, I think that'd be enough because Cassante W changes means that in all out you don't get bonus CDR anymore. But yeah, this is kind of rough.
Baker's got the way this time.
The arrow flashed away from him, but again, Carrier's just sending him out. Reason why we respect this aspect. Jensen can't do anything. He just stands there, tries to outrage. In the turret's about to go down.
Yeah, if you're not playing Hoya, your Talia matchup is kind of dog shit. Because every like good mage has like an all-in spell.
15 minutes.
Sadly, the all-in spell is like mobility.
Speed run.
Someone who's in Woolworths is the mascot lane economy pops in our face. Like someone who's at Woolworths or a bit more relevant.
T1 right now, they're like creditors, you know, if you don't pay your bills, it's like, oh
man. And you just want to get through it as quickly as possible. So you're sitting there as Matsu gets old and you're like, get me out, mum, I don't want to be here. Busio flashes away as well. Trying to get out. Meanwhile, just looking through all the what do we buy today? Who get everything? You got a credit card with about $20,000 on it right now. Flyquest can't manage that. They're stuck with you.
Okay. Well, they avoid death though. And Masu here.
I'm not saying Gragas was a bad pick here, but like now that Kalista has a spell shield, even by the time you pop it, the extra HP Kalista bought because like the fact that no one has any damage. I mean, Inspired has some damage compared to his lane counterpart, but.
Faker teleporting on down to the bottom.
This
is one of the things too when you examine T1.
I don't think it's enough.
That they do so.
It's not enough to where it'll matter.
Consistently keep up full pressure on side. You saw it. First day of MSI, where they had giant CS leads, even when
now Carrier gets the build the end. Ain't no way. Oh, had that landed, Zay is for sure all in through the wall.
Objectives here, and so they ensure that they not only
yeah. So because you're CC immune, you can. It's kind of like, you know, having a spell shield while Azir does his thing, but it has to be the first spell that interacts with you, the first CC that interacts with you. Yeah.
They've also still got the Herald. We're 17 minutes in, which is improvement, but the game is not at the inhibitor. But still, the Herald to push in. Dragon goes down regardless.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, if you have the choice between mid-secondary turret and...
Phyllis Ash is just so disgusting.
You definitely want the outer secondary, as it is worth substantially more gold. Total gold for the inner secondary, 550, I believe, and 800 for the side lane one. But they don't necessarily need to use the Herald to actually get that one. Owner's actually going to charge right in, and you can see on the minimap when Karya and Gumayusi are invading the jungle, you have to respect it as Flyquest.
Really do. That Herald comes through, and part of the invade means that now T1 pushing up with the Herald alongside it. Let's use that vision advantage.
No driver means no extra void mites.
True. Spide coming in for a flank though. Here's the arrow. Not going to catch him. He goes into clone. The real Aussie though. It's the prison down.
Wow.
That Q did like 400 damage. That's not okay.
It got the clone, because of that, you know, Owner is able to hit this at 20.
Okay, yeah, that does like 350 to a Gragas with armor. So yeah.
We're trying to delay, but he flashes out. No response. No chance. Inner turret down.
Yeah, this game's over. That's Flyquest loses bracket, and pray that they can beat the lower tier team, which is either PSG or Estral.
As you said, this is really not.
Yeah, so that's a W I was talking about.
You missed the Ash Arrow, but you get the vision, so yeah.
And then Owner just nails in the face right into the perfectly timed seismic shove from Faker out of the stun. And 100% 2-0. Wukong down, plus secondary outer turret down. Yeah, but look at that little blip on the wall. See that one? See that little blue dot?
I like that blip.
What happened there? What was that? I'm trying to remember.
Is that the invade? Maybe the CS leader.
That was ACS.
Hell yeah.
But then all the whatever.
And then we went over. But that's what I remember.
That's what Analyst Test is going to go over.
There's so much armor band.
I mean, again,
Guma's basically doing true damage.
Game 1, the game top. Game 2, at least, Magic, pound for pound. I'm not trying to be disingenuous, I'm just trying to save it. I mean, they've tried, but man,
I think the only bans that really matter against T1 are bot lane bans, like for Gumayusi. I feel like it's the same thing with like the Genji equation, where you put Piz on a champion he's not comfortable on, make it harder to win because...
What else can you get? Inspired with another side with the movement, make Guma's own him away, running forward as Days to separate with both. T1 with numbers disadvantage, but they're still playing the fight. Days gets slowed down. Is it a whoopsie or not? And explosive charge here. Days surviving for so long and he's out! Jensen's ulting as the connecting Guma's just over the wall. Ready and willing. With the body slam. He doesn't hit, no. Days jumps back in. He all outs and isolated this time from Flyquest. T1 are making fun of them. They are squashing them beneath their boot. TP out there. He's just having him the shy hard, isn't he? He goes in. But it's all for a good cause. When you know the rest of T1 are going to style on.
Let's keep those combined kills per minute up, okay? I like it. Keep that action up.
1 kill a minute so far.
They're sending it. Masu?
Arrow's going to be absorbed at least. There's something there with the edge of night. T1 still has to push in, and got the damage with this Inner turret that makes yet another gold acclamation.
There's a lot of pings on this
To
board.
be fair, cleanse against Kalista doesn't feel good, but like, I mean, against a team like that, honestly, I feel like. I feel like cleanse on hit would have probably been maybe just a tad bit better. I don't know, but there's just so much CC sometimes you can't work around it.
Flyquest could steal a Baron.
That's right. And then what?
Then you wait inside your base for a while until another thing happens, and then you steal another.
And then maybe if it gets to Elder, then Elder flip again.
Yeah, I like what you're cooking up here, buddy. They do still have the double teleport with both Jensen, play that we're going over right now. They do need to get more deep wards.
It's disgusting how strong Guma Yushi is. Because the thing is, with this Kalista build, like normally, like Kalista tends to fall off when tanks are there, but this build will eradicate anyone squishy. And Buibo's the only, like, Frozen Heart's great against Kalista, don't get me wrong, but I don't think there's enough damage or usefulness on Jensen's so far behind, it's like not even funny. Masu's just like an item and something behind, which I mean isn't that bad, but like I really think Masu's been the star player here. He's been trying his best. Jensen hasn't been having it. I really don't know what a Frozen Heart Rod of Ages Talia is. Gragas is doing to it. Like, there's literally no damage in that.
Doesn't quite get it there.
It's the I will beat Cassante because I'm a better drain tank. But then again, even in the all out, sometimes if you get outplayed, like I think it's just.
Infernal Soul on Talia and
Oh yeah, Infernal Soul means that Guma Q's gonna do like almost 1,000 damage.
Man, that's 3 and a bit.
It will literally like one-shot the Nautilus who went Mikhails. Here's a big problem. If you wanted to build Mikhails, you should probably just gone Rakan. But Rakan into Ash Kalista and Talia and stuff, you just like, don't get to play. Yeah, that's a free Baron.
They've got really good turn. Even with the Ash Arrow being used there, so 20 ultimate is ready. Alright, here's where miracles can happen. Do you believe in magic?
You need to. North America needs to. North America goes in at 8k early and a good setup on the carry, but a faithful gets him out of dodge. The seismic shove though takes away the jungler. And the blink of an eye. The miracle is done. Flyquest now coming in a little bit late. The explosive cast is nice, but it's not enough.
Faker's teleporting.
Sorry, Busio. You're next up, hey, Faker.
Get him!
Maybe Faker doing a little bit of running, but Dodge says otherwise. They run back, giving safety of Gumayushi. Orna taking no damage, and Dumas just running. Carrier ran in for a bit of burst himself.
That's 2 Ren stacks? Because normally, the thing is, right, on hit Kalista, you don't have a lot of attack damage. You have some attack damage, but your attack damage ain't like to the skies.
He wants to dance with death. Not quite.
Well, Cassandra just
knocking on the door.
DP. Just in front of his face. Wait, he has doesn't have Cyclone. They know the timers. Of jungle ults. just protects bot lane tower from getting pushed by Jensen.
Yeah, Inspired to try to use it in the Baron pit, trying to get their miracle going, tower down on the top side, so the inhibitor is fully exposed.
Did you think it'd be this one-sided?
I did think it was going to be one-sided, but I mean, game number one. Even if you thought it was going to be a 2-0, I think game number one was surprisingly quick.
Oh yeah. I think even this one, like leisurely T1 have been getting up ticks, still 13k gold ahead. Like, this is a statement you expect from LCK.
Alright, Kalista.
When they're running in a
25 minutes into the game.
Of the LCS.
Yeah, when are those World Champ skins coming out? Pretty soon, right? Maybe pretty soon.
during the tournament. As T1 make it through, because remember, with this win that is slowly encroaching Flyquest base, they qualify for the main stage.
I mean, it would make sense for the world skins to come out there in Worlds. Or like, for the World Pass.
Rematch in the cards of Flyquest as well. As T1 look to approach and send us to that absolute monster of a finisher here. In less than 50 minutes so far in this series. Now gone.
Inspired here up on the
Baker again. Cycling comes through. It's the last chance. Jackson gets the shot back. On the Nemesis here in the mid lane. Baker's still going to dive Akuma. Cleans it up for a trade. It's plans to get on out of there as well. I'm talking like this is close. Even as Oda whips the ulti. It doesn't matter. Watch Guma's damage. As he cleaves through the guy from Bioshock. Big Daddy down. Flyquest left to 3. A body set flash. An attempt here from Wimbo. But even that will do nothing under the current. Carriers hit freely. Oda's playing with food. I mean, they're styling on them yet again. T1 with Baron Kobe. I think they're just going to do it.
I agree. T1. What a stomp here. MSI. Zaze goes for another one here on Inspired. Inspired bonks him on the head though.
Carrier has demolished. Guma just silences him. Avoided Busio. You're up next. No turn. Speak off. That is disgusting. Carrier arrows down on the Guma sits at 1 HP. Carrier flashes. Flashes. I'm making fun of North America. Baker runs in. Going out as well. Next to Clover. Guma hits it. Baker wins down. These guys go to the main stage. And this series is a domination.
Alright, and that's a 2-0 butt clap cheek.
Yeah, I for sure.
Yordle genocidal in the butthole.
Really well done by them.
Jesus Christ.
T1